Kevin, you told me a story earlier about how Tabitha got into singing. Would you mind telling us?
Yeah, well, how we really found out about it, she was 5 years old, and we went to Brighton Beach, and we were there for the weekend, and we decided to go to the pier to basically have a last meal before we go home. And there was a girl singing in the restaurant, and we were eating our food, and Tabby said, "Can I go and speak to the girl?" So we didn't know what she was going to do, so we said, "Okay, well, finish your meal first," which is what I guess a bit of an inspiration for her to finish her meal. The girl then was on her break, and she went up to the girl and said, "Hi, my name is Tabitha. Can I sing?" And the girl said, "What do you want to sing?" She said, at that time, obviously, Frozen was the big thing, and she said she wanted to sing "Let It Go," so she played the song "Let It Go," and then she started singing it, and everybody was really paying attention and thought, wow, this is really good. So all the waiters and waitresses were filming it, and even the people that were eating there was really kind of stopped what they were doing just to watch her sing. So at the end of it, there was a round of applause, and everybody stood up and really did an applause and asked for an encore. And basically, she then sang the Moana song. I forget what it is now. What is it? I forget, whatever it was, the Moana song. And no, that's Frozen. And basically, again, she had a standing applause. And what was interesting was potentially her first paid gig, because they ended up bringing her an ice cream, one of those Knickerbocker Glory ice creams. So we all had some of that. So it was a nice experience for all of us, really. What was interesting is the girl was like in shock, and she was like, "Wow, this is really good. I'd like to train your daughter up." But unfortunately, she was in Brighton and we were in London, so we had to part ways. But it was a great experience, and it was an eye-opener for us to see that Tabby's really into her singing. And what was interesting is when she was first born, we had her christened in the church, and two people actually prophesied that said that she was going to be very musical, but we didn't really understand what it meant. And it wasn't really up until that point that we stood up and took notice, from the time she decided she wanted to go to Brighton, into the restaurant and sing. And but she's always been singing every day. She's constantly singing different songs and doing various things. So we knew that there was something there.